Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Yes, another one. We are taking a look at another one now that I picked up from Waitrose, Chester on Saturday. And it's from Double Barreled. They're out of Reading. And this is a can of their Parka Pale Ale. It's coming in at 4.5%, 440ml can. And if you was actually buying this would be £3. But this was... there was a deal on 5 for 4. You always get the cheapest one free. So the other 4 that I bought were the ones I actually paid for. This was the one I got for free. But yeah, £3 otherwise. Just quickly on the back, it says citrus, juicy and refreshing. Doesn't tell you anything about the hops as far as I'm aware. I'm not going to have a look. So without further ado, let's get it cracked open. Whack it in this glass. Now, I've done a bit of a JB on this glass. I've literally just given it a rinse. Normally, I always bang out a nice, clean, fresh glass because that's what I like to do. But yeah, it's going back in the old white hag glass, which I've just reviewed. Wiper and True, Sundance IPA. Let's get it poured. Stop talking. I think I've only ever had one beer from Double Barreled, I think, before. And I think I got that from... it was a double IPA, and I think I got that from Trembling Madness. Wow, that looks very nice indeed. Look at that. That is a lovely looking beer. Looks very nice indeed, that does. Hazy, orange, yeah, pale sort of orange lemon kind of tinge to it. Finger of a compact white head on top. Not seeing any bubbles go up, as you rarely do when a beer looks like that. But yeah, it looks quite impressive, that does. It's got to be said. Whether any gunk will come out the bottom when I pour it, I don't know. But let's give it a swirl and have a sniffers. Very muted on the nose. Now, I know I'm not quite 100%, but I've been... the other beers that I've had, I have smelt it. They have smelt a little bit muted, but I could smell them. I mean, it is there. Hoppy, again, it's sort of subtle, sort of like a watered down squash sort of aroma. And sort of like a watered down tropical squash aroma. But that's about it. I mean, nice enough smell, just a little bit muted. Excuse me for trying to clear my throat. I shouldn't be doing the reviews really, shall I? But hey ho. Don't worry, I'll be past it all soon. There'll be none of this coughing and sniffing and what have you. So, let's go in. Double Barreled Parka Pale Ale, 4.5% ABV. Looks decent. Cheers. Ooh, okay. Body. Straight away, the body is light. There's no denying that. 4.5%. It's a pale ale. It's never going to be that big sort of heavy thing. Drinks lighter than what it is, I'm going to say. That's a bit of a usual line from me. I normally have a drink. The first mouthful, I'm always a little bit... ooh, I don't know. The second mouthful, then I get more of an appreciation of the body. Let me just pause it for a second. Sorry, had to clear my throat. As I said, shouldn't be doing it. Going back to the body, yeah. The first mouthful, I sort of thought, yeah, it's light. It is light, but the body is actually better than you initially think. Low carbonation with very small bubbles, which does give it a nice mouthfeel. It is nice and smooth, it's got to be said. And very drinkable. That's the thing that I got with it straight away. The drinkability and the flavours. The flavours are nice in this, which I'll come to in a minute. But that drinks really nicely. I think the body's... although I said light, it's almost perfect for the beer. It's almost perfect for the flavours that you get in it. We'll get on to the flavours now. And they are very much like the nose. They are almost like a watered down orange juice. They are almost like a watered down tropical juice. But the flavours are more, although I say watered down, the flavours are still big in there. And you do get them. There's definitely a bit of pineapple in there as well. You do get that nice little hoppy note. It's not an overpowering hoppy note. Sometimes the taste of the hops can be quite bold. And it might not suit, pardon me, excuse me, it might not suit everyone's palate having a big bold hoppy flavour. Personally, I do like that, but it works in this one, not having that big bold sort of hoppy flavour. Yeah, orange, maybe a little bit of mango in there. Definitely a tickle of pineapple in the background. It's got a little tropical feel to it. It's pleasant. That's what it is. This is a pleasant drop. I think a lot of sort of pale ales of 4.5%, they can feel a little bit empty. This one doesn't. This feels like a 4.5% pale ale, but with that little bit more. You don't feel like you're looking for anything in it. It is there, yeah. It's not punching like a double IPA or a big IPA. You wouldn't expect it. It hasn't got the weight or the body of a big IPA or a double IPA. Again, you wouldn't expect it. But the body's good, the carbonation's nice. It's got great drinkability. I like the flavours in it. They are a bit sort of, they are a little bit, once you've had them before, you've had them 100 times. But I think the fact that they're just that bit bolder just gives it a much better flavour and just makes it a more enjoyable drinking experience. So I'm going to do a JB, one more for the road. I like that. That's refreshing. That's a lovely warm day sort of beer. Sessionable as well at 4.5%. I like it. It's got to be said. I do like that one. Not necessarily going to wow you, but for what it is, it's doing that job well. So double barreled out of Reading and their Parka Pale Ale. That's a decent drop. And at £3, I think that is well worth the money. I think you're definitely getting your £3 worth of beer with that one. So yeah, if you see it in Waitrose, pick it up, give it a go. Would I drink that again? Absolutely. I think that's a nice, enjoyable beer without bombarding you with huge whacking flavours or body or hop notes. That is just an enjoyable drop. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Apologies for me being like I am at the moment. Maybe I won't do any for a couple of days, try and get rid of it all. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.